ready to take the kids to school, and then I have a real estate lunch in town today. So I'm super excited, but I'm in Sawyer's bathroom still because our bathroom isn't all the way done yet. But because I have struggled with dermatitis so stinking bad, I just wanted to show kind of like what I use for my like skincare. I'll start with face wash. So at night I do an oil cleanser. This one is by Green Envy. It's just called Purify Botanic Cleansing Oil. I only use this at night. I don't use it in the morning. I use it to take off all my makeup. And then for face wash, I use Face Reality, just their like ultra gentle gel cleanser. Okay, these are leaking everywhere. I have found that using this little makeup eraser, I have like a whole pack of them. I got them at Costco actually. I use these like once and then I throw it in the wash. I love these. So I use it, put my face wash on, take it off. So that's how I kind of like cleanse my skin morning and night. Then as far as like treatments go, this one by Paula's Choice, the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. When I was in the thick of dermatitis, I was like, oh, I just need to like exfoliate my skin and get all this dead gunk off. And I would use this and my skin would hate me, literally hate me. But now that things have like really calmed down, I have like kind of a little bit of kind of like scarring, to be honest, of like the pimples and like the rash that I had around my mouth and stuff. So I started using this again like every other night, but I do like this. I don't know like how great the ingredients are in this one. This is the Garnier like Micellar Cleansing Water. It's the vitamin C one. I do use this as well. This one in the morning, and at night I'll do this one. And then if I need like a little spot treatment, the sulfur spot treatment from Face Reality, which is the same as the face wash, love this. So side note, sulfur really helped me when I was like having really bad rashes. And so I would actually use this sulfur mask. It's called like Acne Treatment by De La Cruz. It's literally like sulfur, like smells like sulfur. But I would like coat this on, you leave it on for 10 minutes, wipe it off, and then kind of like do everything else. I would always do this at night. I would never do it like in the morning. And then I kind of only ever really use this at night too. I didn't ever really use them together, but two different sulfur options. The other thing I found that was making my dermatitis, or even giving me dermatitis, I'm not quite sure, was a primer. So I'll put it on the screen here because I have tossed it. It's long gone. I saw a TikTok. What time is it? 8. We've got 6 minutes. I saw a TikTok and this gal was like, if you use this primer, like it ruined my skin. It gave me like horrible acne and dermatitis. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have, like thinking back, I was like, I've had dermatitis since I started using that primer. So she's gone in the trash. But since I have stopped using that primer, things have calmed down. So with that being said, with my skin calming down, I did start using this. It's the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5. This is what is healing my skin. I really like this. It's a skin protectant basically. And this has helped just calm, because it was mainly around my mouth. It's just really helped calm the area down and add some extra moisture to my skin to kind of like not make it so dry and flaky. I'm like a huge tallow fan. This is my favorite brand. I also use her chapstick, but because my skin was like so dry, this just could not keep up. And it's not her, it's me thing. But I'll just use this around my mouth and then I'll use this everywhere else. So these are my moisturizers, and I don't plan on like using this one for forever, just until my like skin is healed and like back to being normal. But I do love this tallow and especially love this chapstick. I obviously still have like a couple dark spots left over, and then my chin can get kind of a little bit red because my skin isn't like 100% yet, but this is kind of what I've been doing to heal the situation. I need to get dressed and leave the house. This is my least favorite part of being pregnant, is finding clothes that fit right now, and it's mainly jeans. I love jeans. I'm always in jeans, and they're just not fitting. I don't know. I mean, I am trying really hard to remember I am pregnant, right? Like my belly is actively growing. It just feels like everything else is growing too. And I don't know, I'm actually really struggling this pregnancy, just to be super transparent, with my body changing and all the things. I just have to keep reminding myself it's just a season. It's just for a little bit. But when you have to like go get dressed to go places, that's when things start to become kind of depressing. But I'm in my bathroom because my closet is in my bathroom, and Keith did the tile in the shower this weekend, which it looks so good. I'm like thrilled. But so he did the tile. It's like a mosaic tile, and then all the tile in the rest of the bathroom is the same color, but it's like bigger tiles basically. So he did that first so that it could set, and then he can finish like the lower portion of the tile in the shower, and then he can do the rest of the tile on the floor. So everywhere where you see it's orange, that's the heated like floor mats. And so he'll just tile right over the top of that. So anyways, I need to get dressed. Flowers?
I love counts.
You lost count? Oh, your eyes look so blue.
Me?
Yeah.
Mine? Both of us?
In the sun. We are going to be going on a road trip across the state. So many of you guys might know we used to live in Western Washington. So my mom still lives in Western Washington, and with Keith and I both becoming real estate agents, we are going to be selling her house. Her house is like super cool. It's on top of a hill. You can literally see Seattle from her backyard on a clear day, and Seattle is like over an hour away. So that's kind of how high up her house sits. It's a really unique, beautiful custom home. She didn't build it, but she's only the second person to live in the house. Because we are the listing agents, and obviously she's my mom, we want to definitely make sure that it like represents well. And so she is going to be moving to Eastern Washington. So we're going to pull our trailer over, kind of help her clean out her garage, get some things kind of like decluttered and ready to list her house. So we are literally going to pick the kids up from school and then head west. It's a 4-hour drive. I don't really want to stop because we have a lot going on. So we'd rather just like buzz over there, obviously stay the night, get up early in the morning, pack the trailer with all the stuff, and then kind of come back. Okay, so first up on the recipe meal train that I need to make today before we leave is gluten-free bagels. The kids love it when I make bagels. Cube loves it when I make bagels. And we had sushi last week, so we have some leftover smoked salmon. And so we were thinking like a nice little smoked salmon cream cheese bagel for the road home tomorrow would be like delicious. So I oftentimes forget I have these cookbooks because at the end of our kitchen island I have like a bookshelf, and I personally like, I love a good cookbook where you can just lay it on the counter, like read the recipe. It's not like on your phone. I love that. So this one is called Baked to Perfection, and it is all gluten-free recipes, and it's like a science-y type book, but she's got really good recipes. So she has a gluten-free bagel recipe, which I'm making right now in the mixer, and then I gotta let it rise. So while that's going on, I'll probably make the chocolate peanut butter bars. that's not in a cookbook. That is on my phone. And then those flax brownie bites, those are both like really quick recipes, so those should go fast. This one is a little bit of a process because of the rise time and then all of that. So that's why I wanted to start with this. And then last night I made refrigerator pickles because the kids love it. They love pickles. I'm pregnant. I love pickles. And it's the first time I've made that recipe. So we'll see how that one turns out. Which I am excited about because we will be growing pickling cucumbers again this year in the garden. And last year I did not take advantage of it at all. And a lot of them went to waste. So I wanted to try out that recipe, see how we like it, because I like bread and butter pickles. That's my favorite. So it's a bread and butter pickle recipe, just a refrigerator one, not like a canning recipe or anything. So we will see. But on to all of the recipes I need to make. Alright, it's dinner time. Realistically, it's 4:30, but everyone's starving. So the kids have their bento boxes back there, and Keith and I are trying these. They mailed us these. They look like energy drinks, but it's literally just like the LMNT salt packs that I put in my water. They have them in like cans now. Super salty. I don't know. It's not like, I don't know. Maybe, what would you rate it? 5 out of 10?
Yeah.
4 out of 10?
Super salty.
Super salty. Like way saltier than even like the packet.
And they're carbonated, which might make it even like more salty.
Yeah. Okay. Turkey sandwich. Brownies. We'll just start there because this isn't even cold. Because all the ice packs are on the bottom. You happy back there?
What?
You happy back there? What are you eating?
Salty. I'm eating that here.
Those are good.
I'm eating cheese. Thanks, Lennon. Well, we got home from our road trip, came down the hill to check calves, which we checked calves before we left. And like we counted about 3 calves that have scours, or the start of scours. So we're headed down. We've never really like doctored calves in our summer pasture. We've had them like have scours up by the house, and then we would just like move them into the corral. But we're coming down with like the tube to do some drench, and then some bolus pills from the vet. There's the one with the mom that's got the legs. Or is that her up there? Sorry. So anyways, we're off to do that. Definitely not something you ever want to come home to, but this is why we don't leave. Medicine wagon, basically. Keith's on foot. We're gonna be in the Polaris, driving around following him, because if he can snag a calf, then we'll drive up. We have the electrolytes and the bolus, The wet wipes.
and some cleaning supplies. But yeah, what a freaking bummer. So for anybody that does
doesn't know what scours is in calves, basically it is like diarrhea, but it can be fatal. So it's something you don't want your calves to have. Like in this case, we think it's probably a milk scours where the moms just got turned out on grass, so now their milk is like super rich, and it can cause some upset tummies. So that's why you give them a drench with some electrolytes, and then the bolus, those are from our vet. And it's a continual treatment, so it's not like a one and done. Like, we'll definitely have to do the drench and the bolus again. If you catch it early enough, things will be okay, hopefully. But when it's too late, that's when there's really no going back, because then there's dehydration and their bodies get super weak. Their eyes can be like kind of sunken in when you look at them. But one thing to note, if you have livestock and your calves get scours, is it's also not good for humans. So Keith wasn't wearing them, but we brought gloves. Usually we wear gloves when we treat scours, and then you just keep your hands out of your mouth and your eyes and your face, and you wash your hands really thoroughly. So scours is definitely something, as a rancher, you don't want in your own body, because it's not good for us either. It has been a super rainy, windy, freezing Sunday, and I swear this is gonna be like the last hurrah that we get of rain, because next weekend it's gonna be like in the 80s. And last year May was like pretty warm. Like, that's when the kids went inner tubing in the creek, was last year in May, because we have like a all year long creek. The water becomes like a trickle in the summertime. So anyways, we got back yesterday and we pulled our trailer over west when we went to my mom's house. And so she had some cabinets in her garage that we didn't want to keep in the garage, because then it like blocked spaces to park. So we pulled those out. Keith's gonna install them in our very messy garage that has like 27 different projects going. Like this one. So the bathroom, we're still not completely done yet. We have our floor tile back there. Keith's been working really hard though. And then CSI Stone sponsored a wall in our bathroom. So we're gonna do like a really cool like stone wall behind the bathtub, and we'll see how it goes. I kind of wanted it to go behind Keith's vanity as well, so it would be like a continuation of a rock wall, but we'll see. So anyways, he's been unloading the trailer with all my mom's stuff to get the cabinets out so he can install them on the wall. He has to take all that stuff down and then install them on the wall, and then we have to reload all my mom's stuff back in our trailer. And then next weekend we will go, they have like a temporary house that they are gonna stay in for a little bit before they buy their forever home. So we'll go take it to that house, unload it there so they can have their stuff. But anyways, we do need to run down the hill and check on the calves that Keith was giving electrolytes and bolus pills to yesterday, just to make sure that, number one, they're okay, but number two, it's a process. So it's not really like a one and done thing. You can't just give them electrolytes once and a bolus pill once and just be done. We're all gonna load up in the Polaris and head down there, check cows and calves, and bring all of our supplies with us, so when we catch them we can give them what they need. So the calf that we doctored last night did not make it, so we just found him and now we're gonna take him because he was sick. Keith's gonna wear gloves and we're gonna move him. Obviously, like, I think a lot of people don't really talk about it, but it does happen. It doesn't make it fun or enjoyable or anything. This is the very unfortunate reality of ranching, is that not everything lives. And even when you do your best and you doctor it and you give it all the things that you have available to you, they don't always make it. So he's gonna load it in the back. We're gonna take it off to a part of the property the cows don't have access to. And I know it sounds crude and cruel, but you just give it back to nature, and nature does its thing. So definitely not the outcome any of us were hoping for. Okay, we just gave one of the calves a drench with some electrolytes and a bolus. Brought him up the hill. He's now in the corral. Now we gotta go find his mom, bring her up here, and put her in the corral. But we gotta wash our hands. And I smell glorious because I am covered in scours.